Okay. Alright, yep, everything's working now. I don't know how loud I am since I don't usually watch my own live streams because I only watch them to see the chat. But now I'm gonna have to. Okay, this is gonna be complicated. So, yeah, basically what I'm doing is I'm doing a live stream before I have to go to my dad's. Which means that, basically whatever I do is what I do. So I'm probably just gonna live stream myself working on stuff and a lot of other things. Basically whatever I do is what I... Alright, that's how loud I am. Yeah, no, like, I'm not gonna be, like, extremely loud where your ears are gonna, like, melt off. No, that would just be annoying for most people. So instead, that's why I kind of adopted this sort of monotone voice. I would rather not be loud than be annoyingly loud. There's only two kinds of louds. Louds where yes, you are annoying, but you're also funny, and loud where you're just fucking annoying and nobody likes it. Nobody thinks it's funny. It's just annoying. Like, figure that out. It's annoying. Anyways, I don't know what these two are for. Oh no, wait, they're Cuphead and... yeah, they're Cuphead and somebody else, sorry. Window capture is the one that I want to be looking out for. Did I get an error? What the hell? Why the hell did I get an error? Okay, cool. So they're experiencing buffering. That's neat. Alright. That sucks. Okay. This is actual bullshit, to say the least. Alright. Gotta go into my files and get rid of things, apparently. But first... gonna real quickly be grabbing songs that I'm gonna be doing for covers of yeah, the first two songs of a Pippi Corruption series that I'm doing are going to be covers, but then the rest I'm gonna try to make original. I also got like a slushy to drink. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I don't really care about the rest. I think the third one's gonna have to be non-original as well. You know, I think this is the first ever song without animations that involves boyfriend. And it's been a long ass time since we've seen one of these. So yeah. Well. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, probably after that song's over, I'm probably gonna want to show you something that I really like. Alright. Brown. So that's what he looks like after he says, listen to some bitch. Yeah, fucking some nightmare feels shit. Gotta size this down a bit. I'll just do this. Don't like it where it looks like their body is directly pointing at you. I like it when it's at like an angle. That's kind of what the pose that I did for Hit originally was at an angle. I'm gonna grab this, put that there, do that. Grab this, do this. Don't shrink it, you idiot. Why do the models have to be so big? Hey, two other people are watching this shit. Okay. Yeah, this stream is just gonna be where I'm basically streaming before I go live to my dad's. I'm gonna have to like unplug this probably like 5 minutes before I have to go. Alright, this is the original drop to the deck. I'm bored. Also, by the way, for this cover, it's just gonna be three of Cuphead OCs. If I go over here, just scratch again. Basically, the three that are going to be on the corrupted side would be Brain is not braining. Also, by the way, I'm still waiting on Cuphead to do his side. Made Triple Trouble. I let Cuphead do, and well, yeah. Okay, so the two that are going to be corrupt. Okay, so so that's not going to be corrupted, but this one, and this one will be. This is Apocalypse, FG, Fire God, or as I call Cuphead, and Alan, and its 2.0 version. Z in space. Let's check this out. Nuts. Decide to off two birds with one stone. Scratch is kind of a pussy about the words kill and all that shit, so we kind of have to watch our mouths. At least it's not really that bad as YouTube, since we can still post like blood and shit. Also, by the way, I am making a infection series. It's not really for the faint of heart. I have a Discord of it as well. If you want me to post the Discord link in the chat, I can. Okay, this is taking a stupid amount of time. What the hell? It's not letting me cut it. I don't know how the fuck to do this. Right, so they're gonna look like this after they escape the corruption, which I will uh, see how they do it. Oh no, it's up to Cuphead what song they do it in. Kinda do want to try to create original songs, but if we can't really do it, then I guess the best that we can do is just covers. This is how they're gonna get all this wear and tear, by just simply escaping the corruption. Anyways, I gotta make do with what I got. Also, by the way, I'm gonna have to use a Cuphead model that isn't, like, you know, that has the corruption and shit. Wait, I think he made a sprite thing that has all the things that I would need. I'll probably watch that later. I don't know where it is. I could try to find it later. Oh yeah. Damn, half of this shit's old. Oh yeah. Sus. There's I say sus because imposter sus and imposter fuck sus and that fucking Among Us. Yeah, that was gonna be the old Eggman. Now we got the new Eggman, which is that guy. Yeah, actually, I'm gonna listen to this. This was a collaborative project between me and Cuphead. We both spend a really long time on this. Okay, so I'm gonna real quickly explain to you the lore behind how a jockey is created in my universe. So we know children in zombie movies and how they really don't get along, right? Well, in my universe, a jockey is created by a young kid, 14 and younger. Whenever a 14-year-old or younger, they can literally be a newborn fetus, and as soon as they get infected with the virus, they immediately become a jockey. Yeah, that's how a jockey is created, by a kid around that age gap, around that age range, or through 14 to 0. If they get infected, they're going to become a jockey. That is how dark my world is. And trust me, there's a whole lot more, and I do mean a whole lot more. Of course, the reason why you don't really see the survivors get any trauma during it is because, one, I mean, they've been there long enough to know how to deal with the infected, and two, in the good lands, not very many stage 2 zombies have really became a lot of the a lot of the special infected. Only a couple, really. The downside about that, though, is that there's 21 stage 3 zombies there because of how much they didn't really do that. So yeah. Anyways. entirely forgot that this ain't YouTube. Okay, great. Now I'm gonna have to recycle through all of that just to get back to the part that we were at. Okay, I'm fine. Everything's fucking fine. The fuck? I'm just gonna ignore that. What? The what? Closed temporarily. In that they will, I just say that I wouldn't be surprised. But I also wouldn't be surprised if they don't give up on Pillar Chase. Let me go here. Let me copy URL. Let me go back. Let me go to Discord. Let me drop this in Discord. Tell Cuphead that there's a problem with the Triple Trouble. I think I spelled that right. I spelled it a bit off. The Triple Flame at the egg and port. Alright, I have no idea who the second person is watching. If it's Cuphead, then yeah, I'm gonna rewatch this again since I accidentally pressed that thingy that I was just gonna pause it, so.
Hello there.
Hi, Cuphead.
I'm going to my birthday party at 5, so,
Yeah.
I don't have all the time in the world.
Yeah, and I'll be coming to go my dad's just live streaming, so I have to go.
Oh, you did it.
I think. Oh, wait,
You
yeah,
did it.
I think you're supposed to click this twice. I just realized. I think you're supposed to click the arrow. You're supposed to click the flag twice.
That's it.
Yeah, that's it.
That's why it didn't work.
Yeah, that's why. I think that's the reason why. Oh yeah, that's hilarious.
Well, nothing ever works. Weird though. There's still a lot of scratch cards that play the flag twice.
Yeah.
Like, what the heck, man? Why did you click it once work, but twice does?
I don't know. I think it's just a problem that this all scratching shit has. Yeah. No, but like it took like me and you some time to make this, so I just kind of hope that people appreciate each and every episode like that too.
Well, it's great to hear you, so this is worth it. What were you saying?
Okay, I was saying it took, I was saying that it took me and you some time to make this, so I need to, watch over this, so that the time and effort that it took for me and you to do this would at least be appreciated, or at least people could try. Oh god. You know, one thing that I like to note about Hit is that even though he's basically in like a cartoony world, he is the least Toon Force person in there. The only reason why he has some Toon Force is because he's basically the main character by accident. He would rather be a side character, but nope. But now he's given the title main character. Fucking deal with this. Get out of here. Anyways, what were you gonna say, Cuphead?
Dude, I don't know. I really understand you.
Damn.
Oh my god, my admin just noticed something about this idol.
Damn.
Like, one of the idol frames, your back goes a lot further than it should.
You said I can throw it.
Like, look for the idol.
The idol?
Yeah, look very closely at your back. It's like, if it goes out a bit, it's like a few points.
You know, I love using that stretching because I love like that hidden action.
Oh, that's, what was that?
I love how me using the stretching is making it look like that hit is actually doing these puzzles with the speed. Anyways, time to get back to work. Yeah. Ew.
I'm assuming you got the new models that are released?
I have seen them. I haven't grabbed them yet. I kind of forgot to do that. I'll probably do that after I get the other two set up, which is gonna be you and me.
Okay, so yeah, I've actually had the Allen redesign for quite a bit, but I literally just made the FG one like very recently.
Yes.
So, and I also decided to kill two birds with one stone, and you know, I released both in one.
Yeah, I've seen them.
I gave Alan a whole lot more weaponry.
Yeah.
And I kind of just fixed up some mistakes with the fire god.
Yeah.
Like, first off, how the heck did I end up with? Why the heck was his hair so spiky? Like, why the hell was it all pointed? Why was it all like sharp angles? Like the fire. Why was it all sharp angles?
Here, wait. Let me look at the old mod. Oh, hey, look.
Yeah. Like, I never ended up doing that one.
Yeah.
Instead, I ended up doing Crewmate Carnage.
Crewmate Carnage. Yeah. Oh, and also, by the way, these two broke up.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
That is not important. That is not important.
That is not our problem. Anyway, so I'm trying to find the model where it has like all the.
Oh, there it is. It's first column, fifth row.
First column, fifth. That one?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
That was also back when I had the god awful blue model.
Yeah. Why is it all just sharp angle, sharp angle, sharp angle?
I don't know. And also, for a while, there was also a problem where, for some reason, the orange was a lot less orangey.
Yeah, I could tell.
Oh yeah. Also, my most popular project. Check out how many views there is.
Sorry, I'm slow. I can't find it.
Fourth row, second column. Sorry, no, other way around. Fourth column, second. Yep, that's the one.
Oh my god! From one singular project.
You did it, sir. I did it.
You did it.
I did it.
You did it, Cuphead.
I did. Monstrosity is mine.
Yeah.
So young, damn. What happened to you, Jack?
How many pickles can you shove up your?
How did...
Not.
You know what's even better?
Yeah.
The fact that the original thing got deleted, so it's not likely that anyone's ever gonna see this again. So it's just stuck at 100.
Oh, wait, the original thing has been deleted?
Yeah, look.
Oh,
gone. Well,
not...
yeah, not even that's. Yeah, that's an even older thing.
Damn.
The one I made was a remix of someone's remix of this.
Damn. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, that explains all that. Okay, yeah. Anyways, I'm trying to find the, model where it has, you know, I'm trying to find I'm trying to find the thing where it has the, model of you, where it has, like, all your hand arm motions and all that? Like
I don't think I don't think I ever made a full one.
yeah, or
I'll
like
probably put that on a list or something.
things to do list. Oh yeah, this is for the if I remember, crystal infection.
Oh yeah, that's when I was still using these old models.
Yeah, the old models. I'm still gonna do that though, because to be honest, this is actually pretty good. I was thinking about being able to have a full select series where it's in my favorites, where it's shown from episode from episode something to episode something.
Oh, that'd be another cool scratch feature playlist.
Yeah, dude, that would be so freaking helpful with my crystal infection series.
Actually, wait, don't they already have that in the form of studios in a way?
Oh yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna bash my head on a fucking wall.
Why don't you create that?
Oh no! Yeah, I did create studios. Jesus Christ, why does this take for fucking ever?
I don't know, but honestly, I'd rather not look at this because this is something I made a while ago.
Yeah, I'm gonna work on this a bit, get hit in there, and then I'm also gonna grab you and throw you in there, or do you not want to be in this cover? Do you want to be in
What cover is this?
this one? Sonic's name speeds my game. Towards around this part, it shows the other two Sonic main characters. Tails, the iconic sidekick. And then we get Knuckles here, the iconic badass.
Honestly, why not put FG and Blue in there?
I was gonna have Hit be Knuckles and should I replace Yin with wait, should this actually be like how the three of them got corrupted? Blue just tried to buy I don't know who else should.
Dude, you're going off the timeline.
Yeah, you know what? Why not? This cover could be how could introduce how two of them got corrupted.
Dude, you deleted the Yin thing.
I know, I did that on purpose. I know what I'm doing. I think I think things through. Trust, gang, trust.
Here's a fun fact.
Yeah.
So when I was making the Alan redesign there, so when I was making it, well, the inspiration for what the weapons were was actually a Sunday video. It was the Grim Reaper mod. And it's honestly, the game mode that they play in there is genuinely really good, and I'd love to play it. Because how the game mode works is that instead of the imposter being the hunter, it's the other way around. The crewmate's got to be the one to hunt him down. And there's 3 different options of weapons. There were throwing knives, a crossbow, and an axe. I wanted to search up the sprites from that certain mod, but unfortunately, that didn't exist outside of there. So, I just decided to improvise. I just found a random axe sprite online, and I made the knives myself.
cool.
No joke. I pulled up a picture of those knives, and I literally tried my best to copy them down.
Oh yeah, and also by the way.
Bro, why are you using the old throttle?
Oh yeah, wait, shit, that shit's ugly.
Think.
Alright, this finally loaded. Do I want to?
What?
Yes, I do.
You know, even if I have access to my phone, I might be mistake ever again.
Here, let me real quickly see if I can make you like any louder. No, I can't. Alright, that kind of sucks.
Yeah, I might just remake that.
Yeah.
Just because of how bad it is.
Yeah. It's kind of weird though, when you make your health bar.
Another thing off there. Why did I make blue nose like that?
I don't know!
Honestly, the most confusing thing is how the hell does he get interested in motion animation?
Yeah, it looks kind of weird.
You're not supposed to do that.
Yeah. Good, like it. Oh shit, we're experiencing overtime.
Overtime.
It's overtime. No. I cannot.
Why is the car moving? Yeah.
You know, I actually kind of want this to be a feature of every single FNF thing that happens. Just over time. Also, I like to think that this hallway just leads to an elevator, and you're just waiting on the elevator. Because surprisingly, the power was about to go out in like 2 days, so there was still time to use the elevator. And also, by the way, if you want me to, I could show a bit of leaks on the crystal infection on this stream, and also show it to you. I mean, I gotta pull it up, so I'm just waiting for the queue.
Hold on. Have you done anything with the drop to the deck?
No, I haven't really started on it. I could just pull it up on the side and get it ready. If you haven't already started to work on your own.
By the way, I don't plan on remaking the corrupted Alan in any time soon, because I think that is just fine the way it is.
Yeah. Huh? So if you're planning on like making your sprites for the drop to the deck, you could I could make the I can make the character sprites that I'm thinking about using for this one. I mean, I already know what for the characters are gonna be your 4 OCs, 3 of them being already gone. So actually replacing all 3 of the, so.
And by the way, this won't be canon. By the way, I don't think this would be canon to anything for me. I don't know about you, though.
Oh yeah, no, this is just going to be like an alternative universe, which is why all the different variations of it are also going to be in there. Which does mean that, guess what? The fucking Baby Corruption not the Baby Corruption version of Cuphead, the Crystal Infection version of Cuphead's going to be in there. So yeah, that's going to be fun.
I swear to God, we building a whole multiverse here.
Yeah, in the singular AU, AU stands for alternate universe. So this is gonna be fun.
Your singular is the backbone of the whole multiverse, bro.
Yeah, I'm kind of thinking about being that nobody's really the backbone of the universe. Actually, should I just make the backbone of a universe a singular a singular turtle, and if anything happens to the turtle, the entire world just fucking crumbles.
Coconut.
That would be funnier. Which one, turtle or coconut?
The one being that holds together reality, the coconut.
Wait, what if it's a turtle using a coconut as a hat? And those two things are the only thing that does holding the universe together. That would be so perfect. But yeah, no, if the turtle does die of natural causes, then the world would be perfectly fine. It's just that the backbone would just be reincarnated back as the exact same thing. Just a turtle with a coconut on set. That would be fucking hilarious. The coconut just never falls off. Kind of thinking about making Plankton killer hit, and then yes,
I'm gonna get rid of him my party. Later, chat.
Bye. Alright, well, that was fun. That was Cuphead, everybody. Give him a round of applause with Sigma stickers or something. I don't fucking know. Chad Mobster. We got the fucking Beta Mobster, and then we got the Chad Mobster. Puts up a fight on his own with his trusty old Tommy gun. Has upstartedly that's a lot of health. You until nothing can one shot him at full health. Has many names surrounded by mystery. Cheers of his teammates with a huge bag of cash. I wonder if it's Marvel cash. Does not require any custom weapons. He has that perfect as long as the game mode allows him to. Offers huge payouts if his team succeeds. Is not restricted by one player. Anyone can become him. Damn, so just an entire team of mobsters. That would be fucking hilarious to see. Just a swarm of mobsters coming your way, holding out their Tommy guns. Anyways, I gotta get so many fucking models. Alright. So I will already have them pre-roughing up. The reason why is simple. Because I feel like it, and also another reason why I want them to be pre-ruffled up is because it builds character. That's the way you do it, laddie. Charge! Direction, I want to be negative. What the fuck? What the fuck? There we go. Yeah, that works. Okay, then what I want to do now is let this be Knuckles. Somebody else with a quick enough reaction time can do that strategy. That actually looks pretty good. I'm gonna keep it like that. The reason why I'm gonna have them pre-roughing up is because to show that, hey, this thing has kind of been out for like a couple of days, but it hasn't been that big of a problem until Shady, which is basically a copycat lesser version of Hit. That is how I'm gonna put it, because he needs power wings to inhibit his power. Well, all I really need is just my mind. I think I probably got a buff of how to handle my powers. It's probably because of the fact that Hit is Russian. I sometimes play into my characters by accident, and I realize a little bit late. So, yeah. Basically, he's Russian, so he's able to control his powers better with his mind, be able to hold it back. Which his power is really just strength. Oh, and also, also a little bit of flight. Yeah, no, he can't fly up, but he's basically able to stand on an invisible platform. That is that is what his flight is. Basically, just him standing on an invisible platform. So if he decides for it to spawn, he could just think of it appearing and always under him, and it will always be under him. And if he doesn't want it under him, he could just think it's not under me, and it will never and it will disappear like if it was never under him in the first place. That is his flight. Just invisible platforms. Not great at turn that to a costume. The only one that's not going to be pre-roughened up is Cuphead. Because he's fucking fire. I also noticed that his head floats. So far, I'll get you sometime. Bring it on. And also, by the way, Blue's gonna be the one that says that. Even though I kind of want Knuckles to be me, I'm gonna let it be Blue. As for Drop to the Deck, I'm gonna be Squidward. And that'll also explain why why he's a little bit corrupted, as it's just going to, as this is going to be next time that we see him. This is the next time that we get to see Blue. So I hope you're ready for that, because I sure as hell am. And then this is when Shady turns into a monstrosity, and then I'm gonna have to animate Blue and Shady both beating the shit out of each other, which is just gonna be simple. Blue blocks it. Blue blocks it. He punches Shady in the stomach. Nothing happens. Shady decides to slash him. Then Blue punches back. He blocks Shady's punch, and then it just cycles through that very quickly. All I need to do really is just get the characters, and I should be good to go. And then the person in the middle is going to be Alan. Which the only visible injury that Alan will have is a, actually really, I'm probably gonna add like a little hash thing above his thing. They will be able to escape from it. Release the child. Oh wait, is this gonna be the release the baby? Wait, I'm kind of curious. This is gonna be release the baby. I'm curious. Ooh, I need to take a shit.
I'm free.
Release the child. That is stupidly hilarious. Why the fuck am I laughing at that? Fire God Empire Experiment. That's what that is. That's what that is. That's what that is. Okay. Oh, look, it's Nightmare Boot. Anyways, yeah, I never saw them again. I wonder what the hell happened to them. Yeah, that also explained why he kind of got the, injuries. So I'm gonna have to wait a bit, since, you know, this usually loves to take a million years. I haven't really started good production on it. I did start some, so I'm just gonna play from there. Long, he does that. Jesus Christ, that was I need a finger pointing. Yeah, I'll just have them holding a knife and then their fist being caught. I want to give him a microphone in the other hand. Yeah, why not? Also, he's gonna have, I don't know, is he gonna? Yeah, well, no, he's gonna have hit spot on him. It's just gonna be a reference as into one of, Cuphead's old projects. That could show it up as into what I'm talking about. Jesus Christ, they make their models so big. I usually gotta size my shit up. Kinda usually clings onto people's backs half of the time, the other half of the time it doesn't, so yeah, Cuphead got lucky that it clings to his back. The only reason why he got lucky is because it actually trusts the user Cuphead.
Hey, we should do this again sometime.
Then there's only gonna really need to be one model of this one, so kaboom, all done. Why are they always so fucking giant? Okay, I'm gonna have to size this one down by like there we go. Yeah. And I gotta turn this person into a fucking freakazoid now. What I'm gonna do first is just make this bigger and longer. He gets scared of that. Squidward looks over, sees Mr. Krabs, and then boom! There goes your tower. Watch it crumble. Feel the power. Eric equals is in the game. No escape. Centimeters of fate. Fate. Fucking love it. Squidward loses his shit and then sees. And then there's two of them. Just fucking scared. Fucking love that. Huh. But then he immediately loses his shit again. Ooh, I love this part. F is for friends who do stuff together. U is for you and me. N is for anywhere and anytime at all. Alright, I get it. My thing got some damage. And then we get to, then there's a part where it turns into that, and that's basically the last shit happens. Should probably slice this down a bit. out, sorry about that. I'm just and then this one just... And then I gotta make it to where the mouth is open. Zipping. All stars, good ending. I like how both BF and Sequor like, oh no, GF is dead. Huh. That's not really going to be a part of the Corruption series playlist that I'll have.
Sonic's the name. Speed's my game.
This will definitely be one of the songs in there though, because to be honest, the ending's funny and I love the ending. Well, the secret ending cutscene. that's probably gonna be all I'm gonna propose for this. This I'm gonna have to do I think I'm just gonna play games now. I'm bored. If they do release Sonic.exe the Disaster Reborn, then I would definitely want to play. Alright. I'm bored, I am so freaking bored. Why not? I'll join meals. Can't hurt. Never mind, it can, since apparently. Fucking A. Like, even though you get to be the survivor, it's not really my kind of game. Pet Simulator 99. Yeah. See, I don't like these games that are being shown to me because they just are like, oh, flashy, flashy, flashy. Look, I'm gonna flash a lot of shit at you. Look, looky here. Give me your fucking credit card. High Tides Beta? That sounds like fun, I'm playing it. Tutorial, welcome to High Tides. This is a team strategy game where the main goal is to destroy the other team's boat. Tutorial, demolition crewmate. You can choose multiple different classes, because why not? Flying Dutchman, infect all the pirates to win the game. Oh, that's what I'm supposed to do. Okay, we... I travel so fast in them. Damn. I don't know. Classic night. Got Freedom Cross Zero. Jesus Christ, everybody really likes that. Okay, that's cool. I got no face. Ooh, I want Bloxer. Oh, that costs coins, and I don't got anything to my name. Damn, I don't think there's an eye patch. Oh, never mind. Ah, come on, why does everything gotta cost so much? Me no likey. Looks there's hair, which I don't get any. Raider. Damn. Sink the enemy ship to win the game. The smart tip during game is blah 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 blah. So what? Do I get a boat or do I not get a boat? I don't think I get a boat. Chat, I need a boat. Oh, there's some boats. I got points to spare. Never let them know where you're looking. Oh damn, I lost my arm. Damn, I didn't get a bomb quick enough. Huh, that helps. What's P do? Oh. Okay, let's go. Away I go. I'm going the wrong way. Come on, why is it a blink? Oh, I just realized it's a black screen on your guys'. Why the hell is it always a black screen? It's because of this shit, isn't it? What the frick? Okay, seriously, what the hell? I got nothing else. What?